Now we're just writing music, dude. We're fucking jamming.
I heard this is how Michael Jackson worked. You just need a chimp and 14 underage kids, and we'll be good to go.
In my own playground, yeah. Damn.
Welcome back to the Two Cats, One Dog podcast. We are sitting here today reading spooky stories. We're going to have it kind of a nice and tight, quick, fucking polished product for you this evening because we kind of had to reboot because of some copyright things.
Yeah. I
we got in
still
trouble
think
with our
we
producers.
should just fucking launch it.
Just send it.
So I found an article, a story rather, on creepybonfire.com called Weird Midnight Walks.
Ooh.
You've been doing it again, Aaron said one morning, his voice laden with worry. He looked at his wife, Laura, as she sipped her coffee. Her eyes were bleary, bleary. I don't know
Bleary.
is that a word? Bleary? Okay.
I
Dark
wasn't
circles accentuating her pale complexion. Oh, I like this lady. Doing what? Laura asked, her voice barely above a whisper. Sleepwalking, you bitch. Last night you were in the backyard sleepwalking, okay? I found you standing in the rain barefoot. Laura blinked slowly, confusion twisting her features. She had no memory of it. It wasn't the first time Aaron had mentioned her late night wanderings, but this was the first time they left her with a chill running down her spine. It started around 2 months ago. Aaron would wake in the middle of the night to find Laura missing. At first, it was harmless. He once found her standing in the kitchen or sitting on the couch, but lately her nocturnal ventures had grown stranger. Last week, Aaron found her blowing a couple dudes. I'm just kidding. That was like it's just a couple guys.
No, she went out down on a guy in an Escalade, I think.
She was sleepwalking, okay? Last week, Aaron found muddy footprints leading from the yard to their bedroom. Laura's hands were filthy, as if she had been digging, and when asked about it, she had no explanation. You must have been dreaming, she told him. You must have been dreaming. But Aaron wasn't so sure. One night, Aaron set up a camera in their bedroom, kind of paranormal activity style. He hated to do it. It felt invasive, but he was desperate to understand what was happening. He didn't tell Laura. When she went to bed, Aaron pretended to fall asleep, waiting for her to start sleepwalking. Around 2:17 a.m., you can't say around 2:17. That is exactly 2:17 a.m.
Never mind the fact that he's like, I gotta figure out what's happening. She's obviously fucking sleepwalking. Take her to a doctor.
Just take her to a doctor's. Get her a fucking sleep apnea mask. Get her one of those nose strips. Anyway, around approximately, circa 2:17 a.m.
Approximately
Laura,
January 1st,
you're right, the exact time at this coordinate. Laura stirred. Her movements were rigid, almost mechanical. She rose from the bed without without a sound, her eyes wide open, but vacant. Aaron followed her at a distance as she wandered into the kitchen. She opened the drawer where they kept the knives and pulled one out. Of course, I hate when they go right to the drawer of the knives. It's like, damn, dude, with just any other drawer. Why isn't it they go to the drawer with the kittens? Why do they never go to the drawer with the fluffy cotton
drawer?
pads? Or the drawer, right, or the junk
Let
drawer.
me go pay the overdue bills.
Right, she goes and balances the checkbook by accident. Like, actually, honey, this is not a bad thing. Laura, Aaron whispered, his voice trembling. She didn't respond. Instead, she walked to the back door, opened it, and stepped into the cold night. Aaron grabbed his coat and followed her into the backyard. The air smelled of wet earth. Laura stopped near the garden, staring at the ground. Then she began to dig with her bare hands. Laura, stop! Aaron shouted, rushing to her. She didn't even flinch. Her hands clawed at the soil until Aaron pulled her away. She let out a low, guttural growl that didn't sound human. Her eyes met his for a fleeting moment, and Aaron felt a chill down his spine. Her expression was empty, but there was something behind it. Something dark, sinister.
So it wasn't empty.
No, it was not empty. The next morning, Laura had no memory of the night before. Aaron watched the footage from the camera. It showed her rising from the bed, staring directly into the lens for a moment before leaving the room. That's kind of creepy. She just kind of does the little camera tilt, the old Dutch angle, and then goes off into the night. So it showed her rising from the bed, staring into the lens. It wasn't her blank stare that unsettled him, though. It was the faint twisted smile that curled her lips. Later that day, Aaron decided to dig where Laura had been begun digging. Lara. The soil was loose, easy to move. About a foot down, his shovel hit something solid. It was a box. He hesitated before prying it open. Inside were items he recognized: his missing watch, a framed photo of their wedding, a set of keys he thought he'd lost. But then he saw something he couldn't explain. Teeth. So an immediate explanation, by the way. These teeth.
I can't explain.
I can't explain this,
it.
but I'm pretty sure it's human
I'm
teeth.
pretty sure this is a tooth.
I'm actually positive. Human teeth, yellowed and scattered at the must have been a smoker, scattered at the bottom of the box. Aaron stumbled back, his breath catching in his throat. That night, Aaron confronted Laura. "What's happening to you?" he demanded. "Why do you keep going out there? What's in that box?" Laura looked genuinely confused, her brow furrowing. "What box?" Aaron grabbed her wrist. "The box with the teeth, Laura! Whose are they, you bitch?" Her face went black, and for that moment, Aaron thought she might faint. But then her lips moved, forming words he couldn't understand, a guttural chant that made his skin crawl. Suddenly, Laura's body jerked off violently, and her head tilted at an unnatural angle. "You shouldn't have looked," she said in a voice that wasn't hers. Aaron stumbled back, horrified. "What are you?" Lauren's lips curled into that same twisted smile from the camera footage. "I'm not Laura." In the weeks that followed, Aaron tried to leave, but something always stopped him. His car wouldn't start, his phone would lose service, and every night Laura, or whatever she had become, had risen from the bed, her midnight walks growing longer and stranger. One morning, Aaron woke to find himself in the backyard, standing over a fresh hole. His hands were muddy, and Laura was nowhere to be seen. Inside that hole was a box. Inside the box was a photo of him, smiling. Oh my God. But he couldn't remember ever taking that picture. End scene.
Dun dun dun. Fin.
Acting! See, I think maybe these would have been better stories to go with. These were way better. That was way better than the fucking first one that we tried to do.
That was, but it still wasn't that scary.
I think it was scarier than that. We're referencing something that most of the people will not be able to hear unless you're a Patreon listener. Shout out to our Patreon listeners, Zach Ajawia, Aaron Wiley, and Grim Keeper, who will all get to hear that first, and then maybe we'll release it after. But they'll get to hear it first, and then they will know what the fuck we were talking about. Yeah. But
the mate was a mighty sailing man, the skipper, brave and sure,
and a 3-hour tour.
5 passengers. Oh, that's just the lyrics to Gilligan's Island.
Hold on.
I knew it. I fucking knew it, dude.
The title of this story is A Radio Broadcast from the Unknown.
Ooh.
By Creepy Writer.
Oh, I know. I love his work.
He's got some good stuff.
I love his stuff from the 90s.
Yeah.
He got a little weird.
2000s. It got a little
weird.
experimental.
Yeah, but he came back to,
He really did back to his roots.
Back to his roots.
He really did.
Full circle.
Rain battered against the window as Evan fumbled with the old radio his grandfather had left him. What the fuck? Why isn't this radio working? I'm just hold on. Maybe it's this knob.
President Obama today has sent.
Oh fuck!
Just goddamn it! This station again.
God damn it! It was a relic from the 1950s. Its dials worn smooth and its wooden frame polished by time. Despite its age, the thing worked like a charm, except for tonight. Tonight. What?
Except for the night, I said.
Except for tonight.
6'2".
6'7".
6'7". I don't know. Just keep going. Just keep going. No.
Tonight, the static felt alive, writhing with an uneasy energy. Not a chance, Evan muttered. Grandpa swore this thing could pick up signals from anywhere. Even, places we shouldn't hear from.
Like Mars.
Epstein Island.
I went once. It was actually pretty chill.
It was actually really
It was
nice.
actually really nice.
Beautiful. Really beautiful place.
Kara rolled her eyes. Right. Ghosts on AM frequency. Spooky. Evan
Okay. Yeah, a little bit.
Evan didn't respond. His fingers hovered over the dial, turning it millimeter by millimeter.
So are they hovering or turning it?
Turning and hovering.
There's hovering and turning.
There's a little bit of both.
Interspersed. There's
It's okay.
mostly.
Motherfucker's just,
It's okay.
I'm talking at
Ethan's
it,
not
I'm
stoic.
scared of
Hey,
ghosts.
Fucking
it's fine.
force,
Ethan's
force
not
push.
stoic. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Us stoic guys, we
We
understand.
know. We get it.
He's doing both.
You're
He's-
feeling too many emotions. You shut that shit off.
What are you, a lady?
Dude, sometimes. The static changed tones, rising and falling like a muffled voice trying to break through.
Or static.
It was mostly static, though. And then it happened. A soft, clear whisper pierced by the white noise.
Pierced by the white
Can
noise?
you hear me? Evan froze. He turned to Kara, but she was engrossed in her phone, earbuds in. The voice crackled again,
phone.
louder this time. Please help us. Please. Hello? Evan said tentatively, his voice barely above a whisper. Who is this? There was a pause, and then came the chilling reply. They're coming! Don't look out the window! Evan's blood ran cold. He glanced toward the window reflexively.
Idiot.
Dummy. The rain distorted the view, but he swore he saw a figure across the street, its silhouette unnaturally still. Who's coming?
Kara.
Who's coming?
Your earbuds are in. She's just... Anyway.
Playing Candy Crush.
Playing Candy Crush.
A bean crush. In my
Crush.
It's got a full English breakfast going on in the corner.
Bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash.
In my country, we call it a banger in the
My
mouth.
country, over here on this outside of the pond, we call it bangers and mash. She's bashing her banger. Dude, nobody's gonna listen to this.
Banger in the mouth.
Thank you, and I'm sorry.
Oh no. Hold on. I gotta go forward. Okay. Wait. Here we go. Evan's blood ran cold. He glanced toward the window reflexively. The rain distorted the view, but he swore he saw a figure standing across the street. Its silhouette was unnaturally still. Who's coming? Evan demanded? Oh, who's coming? Evan demanded, his voice shaking.
Still.
The voice answered, trembling with fear.
They don't have eyes, but they see everything. Turn off the lights, don't move.
Kara! Evan hissed. She pulled out one earbud, annoyed. What? Turn off the lights! Why? Just fucking do it! Evan scrambled to his feet, his heart pounding. Kara sighed dramatically, but obliged, plunging the room into darkness. Okay, now what? You're seriously freaking me out, she whispered.
Mom and Dad are home.
You gotta pull up your pants. Mom and Dad are home.
Hey, stop crushing your bean.
Stop crushing my bean. Dad says you're not allowed to crush my bean anymore. Not since last time.
The radio crackled again.
At your door.
Evan and Kara's eyes snapped to the front door. A faint, deliberate knock echoed throughout the apartment. Who the hell? Kara began, but Evan clamped a hand over her mouth. Huh?
Brother sister shit.
That's what
I don't think they're related. Was that established?
They're related.
I hope not.
No.
I hope they
okay,
are.
Okay. All right. Well,
Two things can be true.
the knock came again. 3 slow, deliberate raps. 6.
No.
We're so good at this. Evan grabbed the radio, his knuckles white. What do we do?
Oh no.
He whispered into the void. The voice didn't answer this time. Instead, the static grew louder, morphing into something resembling a wet, guttural sound.
Oh god, I just spittled so much.
A chill crawled up Evan's spine as he realized the static wasn't random. It was breathing. The knock came again. But this time it wasn't from the front door. It was from the window.
Don't look.
The voice on the radio pleaded.
Don't let them see you.
Kara couldn't resist. Her head turned toward the window. No!
No.
Evan shouted, but it was too late. Kara's scream filled the room as her body went... It filled the room as her body went rigid. Her eyes locked onto the window, unblinking, her face twisted in a mix of terror and agony. Evan grabbed her, shaking her violently. Kara, fucking snap out of it!
Snap out of it.
Her lips moved, but the words didn't sound like her own.
They found you.
The lights flickered
I didn't
violently.
hear what you actually said, though, Daniel. What did you say?
You put subtitles here.
Yeah, except I can't see them.
They found you.
That's what she said.
That's what they said.
They found you.
She said.
They found you.
They said.
Stop
She
That's
said.
what, that's what she
Stop
said.
crushing
Yeah,
my
but
bean.
she's, like,
Stop
possessed.
crushing my bean.
Stop crushing my bean. They found me.
The lights. The lights flickered violently, and the room filled with an oppressive, suffocating darkness. Evan backed away, clutching the radio like a lifeline. Who are they? He yelled into the device. The voice finally responded, calm and detached.
They are the ones who listen when no one else will. They will hear you, Evan.
Like, what do they want?
You.
Oh, me? Oh,
Yeah,
What?
you.
why? What?
Just like we got some. We have reasons,
Oh,
but yeah,
okay.
but we don't.
What do you want most about me?
You know,
We don't have to
Pavlov?
tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
just want to do human stuff to you.
okay.
Yeah, with
Hey,
you. Sorry.
That's
Yeah,
that's a long.
no big
That's a
deal.
wide.
Just come
Could
with
be
us.
a lot of stuff.
Just come with us.
Okay.
Okay.
The radio let out a deafening screech, and the apartment door burst open. Though no one stood there, a cold wind howled through the room, and the figure from the street was suddenly inside, standing.
Well, and like a lot of time has passed since he saw the figure.
Been a little bit.
He said suddenly, like, well, like the
Suddenly.
door opened, and then like
Just a few
stuff
things
has
happened
like-
suddenly, and then a few things happened,
then some stuff happened, but it was
yada yada
still-
yada. Evan, yeah,
Yeah, he's still there.
yeah, still there.
Its head tilted unnaturally, and where its eyes should have been, there was only a void. Deep and endless void.
Okay.
Evan stumbled backwards, dragging Kara with him. Her body was limp now because of all of the bean crushing. Her eyes were lifeless.
Dangerous.
The figure stepped closer, its feet never touching the ground.
So it didn't really step, did it?
It crapped. Okay, it crapped. You jerk.
It's moonwalking, okay? It's doing a...
It's
you know,
creative.
It's impossible.
It's impossible.
Don't filter his creativity.
Desperate, Evan turned the radio dial wildly. searching for anything, any help, any escape. The static shifted, and a new voice emerged.
Break it! Smash the radio!
Evan hesitated. The radio was the only connection he had to whatever this was. But like, why? But like, why?
Why?
He whispered.
It's the tether! Break it or I'll pull you in!
The eyeless figure was inches away now, its head twitching with inhuman speed. Evan didn't think.
It's Reverse Flash.
He lifted the radio and slammed it against
It
the
was me.
floor. It was me! Shattering it into 1,000 pieces. The figure let out an ear-piercing shriek and dissolved into a black smoke, which sucked out of the room like air through a vacuum. Vacuum, like through a vacuum, like a, you know what I mean? The lights, they flickered back to life, and the apartment was silent once more. Kara gasped, her eyes fluttering open.
What happened?
Evan didn't answer. He stared at the broken pieces of the radio, his heart pounding. Among the shattered remains, the speaker still emitted a faint, dying whisper.
We'll find you again.
The fucking thing is out.
Don't touch my furniture, Potter.
It's
I'll have you failed from defense against the dark arts.
What are you, a fucking
before you could even
carpenter?
blink, Potter? I have connections at Hogwarts.
I got this desk from IKEA, Potter. I put it together myself. Are you questioning my ability to assemble furniture, Potter?
Father Dominic wasn't like the other priests in St. Augustine's church. He had long since abandoned the righteous path, succumbing instead to greed and apathy. He skimmed from the donation box, snuffed out the confessions of desperate sinners with a wave on his hand, and preached sermons so hollow that even the devout grew suspicious. For years, the church walls soaked in his hypocrisy, the stained glass filtering his lies as they were light from heaven itself. But one stormy evening, as Father Dominic sat alone counting crumpled bills in the rectory, his heart gave out. A blinding pain pierced his chest, and he slumped forward, his greed-fueled heart ceasing to beat. When he opened his eyes, it was not to pearly gates, but to a swirling abyss of fire and shadow. He stood on a platform of cracked obsidian, surrounded by pits of writhing souls. Before him loomed a figure, clad in darkness and flame, its eyes glowing with malevolent delight. The devil himself. "Welcome, Father Dominic," the devil said, his voice as smooth as silk and as sharp as razors.
Your work on Earth has been impressive. Wait, is it offensive if I do a gay voice
No,
for the
dude,
devil?
I think it works.
Does it?
Yeah, because you know the devil is fucking doing some
Well,
gay
I feel like
shit.
the devil will fuck
But he
anybody.
also does some straight shit. Exactly. He's just
Yeah.
out for anything. The devil's bisexual, and if you're bisexual, you should feel bad. And that's what you're implying, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as that's the case, then
Yeah.
we're good.
No, you be
as
pick a
long as you're
lane.
being
If
offensive.
you're straight or gay, that's fine. Don't be
Fucking
bisexual.
professional fence sitters.
You don't get it both ways.
No, they do. No, they always do. So then start with the devils then. Yeah, you start.
Okay.
So
Wait, do you want me to do the weather? Welcome, Father
welcome,
Dominic.
Father Dominic. Yeah.
Welcome, Father Dominic.
The devil said gaily as his voice became smooth as silk and sharp as razors.
Your work on Earth has been impressive. Corruption in the house of God, bold, but your time is up.
No, Dominic gasped, his voice trembling. This is a mistake. I wasn't done yet. I can't stay here. I'll do anything to go back. The devil chuckled, a deep, guttural sound that echoed endlessly.
Anything you say. How amusing. Even here, you cling to the corruption that brought you to me. Fine. I'll grant you another chance at life, but it will come at a cost.
I don't care, Dominic cried. Name your price, devil. The devil's grin widened unnaturally. The cost is simple.
Your return will not be a return at all. You will walk among the living, yes, but you will no longer be as you were. Still, if your greed and corruption are so important to you, I'll honor your wish. Do we have a deal?
Dominic hesitated, but only for a moment. His desire to return to wealth and power was too strong. Deal. The devil extended a clawed hand, and Dominic shook it. As their hands touched, Dominic felt his body dissolve into ash. He plunged into darkness, his screams lost in the void. When Dominic awoke, he was standing in St. Augustine's church. He felt strange, weightless, but he dismissed it as the shock of this ordeal. A grin crept across his face. "I'm back," he whispered. "I'm back." He rushed to the donation box, eager to see how much money had accumulated in his absence. But as he reached for it, his hand passed through the wooden surface.
Oh, you're a ghost, bitch.
You're a ghost, you little stupid
got you.
bitch. You're transparent now. He recoiled, staring at his hand in disbelief. It was translucent. From the boys? Barely more than a wisp of smoke. "No," he muttered, panic rising. He stumbled to a nearby mirror. His reflection revealed the truth. He was a ghost.
You didn't think it would be that easy, did you?
Came the devil's mocking voice, though the figure was nowhere to be seen.
You tricked me!
Dominic screamed.
This isn't what I wanted!
Ah, but it is technically what you agreed to.
The devil replied.
You wanted to return to life, but I said nothing about living. Now, you'll haunt this church for eternity, watching as others take your place, as others profit from what you built. You'll see them live the life that you so desperately craved, and you'll never be able to touch it again.
Dominic sank to his knees, his ghostly form flickering. "Please, there must be something I can do."
Shh, quiet, say less.
The devil snapped.
You had your choice, Father Dominic. Enjoy your eternity.
And with that, the devil's presence faded, leaving Dominic alone in the church he had corrupted. And now the devil had claimed his prize.
Ooh, okay. Since we're two men, let's read a horror story dedicated to women. To whoever finds this, I don't know your name, but I need. You can't hear that, but it was funny what he just said. But I need you to read this carefully. This letter may be the only thing that saves you. I've lived in this house for 6 months. It's small, quiet, and tucked away at the edge of town. I thought it would be my sanctuary, a place to heal, to rebuild after everything I've endured. My ex-husband, Paul, nearly broke me. Nearly. He had a temper that could turn a whisper into a thunderstorm.
Red flag.
Red flags. Red flags, queen. Words became fists. Love became fear. But I escaped. I thought I was free. Then the letters started.
What letters?
Mostly F. And U.
F you!
At first, they were harmless enough. An unsigned note left in my mailbox. You look beautiful in red. I chalked it up to a neighbor's awkward attempt at flirtation, but soon they became darker.
You look good in dark red.
You look beautiful in
Dark
maroon.
God damn, this guy's getting dark.
This is... Okay, all right, here we go. You can't hide forever. I know what you did. I thought it was Paul, but it couldn't be because he didn't have a tracheotomy. He was locked up. I checked twice. The worst one came 2 weeks ago. It wasn't left in my mailbox. It was on my kitchen table. I'm closer than you think. The handwriting was mine.
Stephen Hawking? Whoa.
Right?
Carbon monoxide poisoning?
I swear I didn't write it. Things escalated after that. Doors I knew I'd locked were suddenly open. Objects moved when I wasn't looking. How did you know they... Okay. One night, I woke up with muddy footprints leading from the front door to my bed. And then I started seeing her. Oh. The first time, it was just a flash. A reflection in the mirror as I brushed my hair. A woman with hollow eyes and tangled hair standing behind me. I spun around and there was no one there. After that, she appeared more often. In the window at night, her face, pale, pressed against the glass. In the corner of my bedroom, her head tilted as if she were studying me. I called the police. They found nothing. No footprints, no fingerprints. They suggested therapy.
It's always a good idea, though.
Definitely go to therapy. if you're not in it. It doesn't help everybody, but it helps most people.
Didn't help Hitler. But he didn't go.
Didn't help Hitler.
He didn't go, though.
Yeah, that's
it
true.
might have.
That's true. It might have. Imagine if Hitler went to therapy.
I'm going to write a book.
I'm just going to leave you with that.
I'm just going to leave it there.
like fucking memoirs from a therapist. What I would have said to Hitler.
I had some words for this guy. I got some words, buddy.
Paul didn't go to prison. He killed me. I didn't escape that night. I bled out on the kitchen floor, but I can't remember dying, only running. And now I'm here, stuck. This house isn't a sanctuary. It's a fucking prison! Cage! A cruel trick of memory, trapping me in the illusion of freedom. I thought I was writing these letters to warn someone, anyone, but now I know the truth. I was writing them to myself. If you're reading this, it means you've moved into the house. You've started to feel it, haven't you? The cold breath on the back of your neck. I can't help but transition into the weight in the shadows. You think you're being haunted by me, but I'm not the one you need to fear. Fucking Paul is still here, and he never left. I hear him at night, packing upstairs, pacing. Also,
pacing, packing.
Mostly packing.
Pacing.
And then pacing.
And then packing again.
And then packing. I see him watching me through the cracks in the walls. I can't stop him, but maybe you can. Please don't end up like me. Run before he decides you're next. Sincerely, Emily.
Emily. Wow, and that was for women. That's beautiful.
That's for women.
That's for women. Did you hear that, you guys? That's for you.
That's for
you, ladies.
you.
Hey, ladies, that's for you, dude. That's for the ladies.
This is
dude.
why you need
this
to run.
This is for the ladies,
this is Paul.
dude.
This is Paul.
My name's Paul.
This is Paul.
I'm a ladies man.
We need more women on this podcast.
We definitely need to change a lot of things about the way we conduct ourselves. I need a lot of help. I have two therapists. I put them against each other. And I'm like, hey, yeah, well, my one therapist told me to do this. I'm like, well, yeah, well, the one just told me to fucking just take all my clothes off and go streaking in the night. And then they're like, well, maybe you should think about that. And that's that way I get my deductible reached twice as quickly. Always got two bills to pay. That's right. The doctors hate this one trick. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. If you're here, the one of you that made it, let's be honest, nobody made it.
No, this is going to blow up. This is going to be our
up.
biggest one, dude.
This is our biggest one. We're on track to be bigger than the sun or Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a fucking wonderful night. Drive fast. Take chances. Do drugs you find on the street. We love you. Thank you to our Patreon members. If you are a member there, go check it out. We do at least 3 full episodes a month. Zach Ajulia, Aaron Wiley, Grimkeeper, thank you guys very much for being there. Come and join them. Give them some people to hang out with. Nice little community over there. It's only $5 a month. You get a ton of shit. Be sure to like, subscribe, do the stuff. Give us a 5-star. We make a 5-star.
We're 5-star men.
We're 5-star men. Give us
We
5
deserve
stars.
5
Okay, it's good
stars.
for the fucking algorithm. We need help. You can see that we only get like, maybe 50, 100 views on YouTube. We need help. Help us.
Help
Tell
us.
your help us.
Yeah,
Send
like
help.
and subscribe.
877 cash now.